Hey guys, Jay here. Hope everyone's having a Merry Christmas. So I was downstairs here and in my RC room, aka the basement. I was cleaning up my RC table. It was getting kind of cluttered, so just decided to come down here and clean up. And what the hell? Troy Landry, what are you doing down here? So this is one of my Christmas presents that I asked for from my wife. And right now you're probably scratching your head saying, okay, what the hell does Troy Landry have to do with RC? What do swamp people have to do with RC? So, anyways, I'll get to that in a second, but just to let you guys know, this is actually how my wife received this. She paid about $13 for this. No backing. Received it just like this in a crushed mailer. No backer board. Now, I had no intentions when I asked her to get this for me. I had no intentions of, keeping it pristine and keeping it on a shelf and hoping someday it'll be worth money. It's not a Star Wars figure. So I wasn't planning on collecting it, but all I kept thinking about was, boy, would I be pissed off if this was a collectible and this came to me in the mail like this. But anyways, it's coming out of the package. And for the reason being it's coming out of the package is this. So I also asked my wife for an airboat, and I got one. So this is, I guess it's pretty much like the Hobby King, Swamp Dog, or there's another one out there, something Gator, I forgot, but this one's called Garrett or something like that. Let me see. Here's the stickers for it. Garrett Turbo Cruise. So those are the decals for this boat. I'm not sure what I'm gonna use on it, but I have all my parts here. You can see fan blade. Looks like I'm gonna have to do a little bit of soldering for the motor. Not really big or thrilled on soldering, but it's gotta be done for the boat to run. Then you got your little airboat cage. What else? Guess they get you some tie twists. I got my little servo right there. Servo motor. I'm pretty sure I think the only thing this needs is an ESC. ESC and I think a receiver. I have the receiver. I think it calls for a 20 amp ESC, so I gotta look around and find one for that, but I'm not really in a hurry, seeing how it's December and we're just heading into winter. I don't think I'm gonna get to use this all that much, although I've heard stories about people who have these. I've heard stories of that they use them on snow because it's pretty lightweight. So that's what the undercarriage looks like. You got your two chairs, which Troy will probably sit up here, and maybe in here somewhere I'll mount the Gator and hang that lantern somewhere. It'll look pretty cool, at least I think so. But I've wanted a boat for a little while, and I'm not really gonna be into, I didn't really need to get into boats hardcore and stuff. We have water out and back, and that's good enough for me. I mean, obviously this is gonna have, enough power to go up rapids and all that other stuff. Basically a nice, calm area, pond or something like that. But it looks like it could be a lot of fun. I forget what the motor is. I think the motor is like a 23 2300 kV motor. I'm not really sure about that. But yeah, I mean, for the money, I think she paid like $47. I believe that's what she paid, $47 for this setup. So, not bad. Looks like it could be, you know, some fun. Or at least I think so. And so, maybe sometime during the spring, you know, have it all set up and do some videos on it. So I'm excited about that. Now the other thing I got, I don't know how I'm going to be able to do this, but okay. This is what I got. My second gift was Unimog. And my wife actually liked this. She saw a video on it. I was watching. She's like, "Oh, that truck is so cute," and this and that. And I said, "Yeah, it is a cool looking truck." And I'm not sure. I mean, I would call this a trail truck. Don't think it's going to go over really big obstacles and stuff like that. Not like my Wraith, which I'm okay with. You know, this is just cool to go out in the woods and you know, tackle less heavier terrain, but still have some pretty good torque as far as I know. This here says that it includes an electronic forward and reverse speed controller. So this is pretty much ready to run, except for I believe all this needs is a receiver. A receiver and radio, which I have the Spectrum, and I've already got an extra receiver for it. So this is pretty much ready to roll as far as I'm concerned. And what was I going to say? Not sure if I'm going to paint the body green, although that looks pretty cool. I think my wife is leaning towards me painting the body green. I want to do something different, so it's different than everybody else's Unimog. It wouldn't be that much different. The only difference would be it wouldn't be green. You know, it'd be some other color. This will be, wow, this will be my first Tamiya. I know there's 3 different ways people say it, so I've always called it Tamiya. So I guess I'll stick with that. So this is my first Tamiya kit. This is my first kit. Really, I mean, the closest thing I guess you could say I came to building an RC would be the Offner LX2E buggy, but basically all you're doing is adding electronics and that's it. So not really much of a build there. So this one will be definitely a challenge. Seeing how all the instructions are in Chinese. No, I'm just kidding. I hope not. But it'll definitely be a challenge for me because I've never built. I've always bought ready to run or 80%, you know, constructed. So should be interesting. I've saw some videos where guys are building them in 4 hours, but you know, the funny thing about those videos is I watch videos of these guys doing upgrades and stuff, and nobody's swearing. Everyone's getting it right on the first time. There's no snags. There's no... For me, I come down here, and I try and perform the same thing. I use the same chemicals. I'm using the same hobby knife. I'm using the same tools, and there'll be something that gets in the way that was never covered in the video, and everything is just smooth on YouTube. Me, I'm down here and dropping F-bombs and getting pissed off. So I hope not with this, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. Hopefully it comes out right. But yeah, I did see a video where a guy did it in 4 hours, but you know, he did the time lapse thing or speeded it up, whatever you want to call it. but he had already said he'd built previous other kits. So I guess once you build a kit, I guess you pretty much know what you're walking into and stuff like that. So I'm just gonna take it slow. Maybe it's gonna be for me. I have to do things piecemeal. It's not a thing about time. I got time to come down here. It's just that way there I can, step back, take a breather, don't get so don't get so overwhelmed and try and build it in 4 hours. Just spend a couple hours every Sunday until it gets built. I have other RCs to play with whilst I'm waiting for this one to be built. So no big rush there. So yeah, I'm just gonna take it slow, and that's about it. So I got other stuff for Christmas. My wife totally spoiled me. If I told you what it was, you'd be like, oh my God. She went, she always goes above and beyond. So I'm lucky that way, I guess. So anyways, I hope everyone's having a good Christmas, or if you're watching this later, I hope everyone had a good Christmas, and I guess that's it for this video, and thanks for watching. Say bye, Troy. Oh. Say bye, Troy. Bye, Troy. Alright, take it easy, guys.